Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/Geek for another Let's Install. Today it is Rhythm Sprout, that's right, Rhythm Sprout, native PS5 version going onto a PlayStation 5 with a big thank you out to the developers Tiny Build for the keys for this here Let's Install. I appreciate it. What is Rhythm Sprout? I hear you ask. It's a music rhythm game. That's right, some of my all-time favorite gaming, of course, music rhythm games. You can have a little look here. You sort of progress your way up the path towards level, the notes come down. The unique thing on this one is it's like the orange notes are any of the D-pad buttons, the pink notes are any of the sort of, triangle, square, face buttons, and then there's a block button when you're in battles, and they're the either shoulder button, L1 or R1. So you sort of work your way up the land and fight through the levels, encountering enemies as you come to them, of course. And if I can work out where we are here, I will bring up the queue and we can see exactly, nope, that's not it. One more over. Downloads? Ah, there you are over there. It has been too long since I've been on the PlayStation 5. Clearly, Rhythm Sprout, music, rhythm game, little story. It's predominantly around food, carrots, onions, sprouts, believe it or not. And you can see it is 2.357 gigabytes. And I've gone hands-on with this title. I've put about half an hour in. 2 big thumbs up from me. We'll install it. And then, of course, we'll jump in and show you the menus. And there is an absolutely key vital bit in the menus I need to show you. But for that, we need to do the install first. And then, of course, this Thursday night, 8 p.m, right here on Geek Aloud, we are doing the Gaming Enforcement Agency. And you can get my full hands-on impressions at 8 p.m. this Thursday right here on Geek Aloud, or podcast services after the fact. But for now, let's install Rhythm Sprout PS5 right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Installed Rhythm Sprout onto a PlayStation 5. Let's boot it up now, and I will show you the all-important setting that, and it's a real game changer too. I played a couple of levels and was sort of scoring 1 star out of 3s. And then, of course, you're going in and calibrate it properly. That's right. I highly recommend you jump in and do the manual calibration. I don't think my system is particularly strangely set up, so I think it'll be relevant for everybody's system that you take the time to jump on in and not just go with the default. So we jump into the options menu here. Screen effects, I'd leave those on. They help to sort of immerse you in the world. Audio settings, everything up at 10. I think it's important and I'd leave it there. Calibration is the big one. But before we jump in, I'll just note, if you accidentally hit X on the language one, it doesn't enter a pop-up menu. It actually cycles through the languages. So you've got to cycle through. I'm not sure how many languages supported. It felt like maybe 12 X's until I got back to English, and it's just hitting X on that button. So there's a little heads up for you. But calibration, and then a manual calibration. This is so important. As you can see, my settings there, 110 milliseconds input latency with a note offset of 40 milliseconds. Now that was for my settings. It's so critical that you take the time to do your own and get that right. But once you do, you know, I started to score 2 and 3 stars levels opposed to 1. So crucial for the true joy of playing this game is to get it up. But they're all the options I'd recommend we have a look at. So let's bounce on out now to the main menu, pull up the particulars, and wrap up this here Let's Install video. Rhythm Sprout. I can tell you, currently version 1.000.001, and that is a full and complete install of 2.39 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Aloud. Once again, I invite you back Thursday night, 8 PM for the Gaming Enforcement Agency, where we take a detailed look at all the games we've been playing this week right here on Geek Aloud. What else can you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it.
That was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh, look at him!
Two players play.
Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.